wintertime, there are many things you can do to make your home as warm and efficient as possible.
First, if you have an oil or gas furnace, install a programmable thermostat and set it to turn the heat down at night. If you already have a programmable thermostat, make sure it is programmed for the correct season. Set your thermostat to 68 degrees or lower during the day. Every 2 degrees above could increase your bill by 5%. Heat pumps are the most efficient form of electric heating in moderate climates, providing 3 times more heating than the equivalent amount of energy they consume in electricity. A heat pump can trim the amount of electricity you use for heating by as much as 40%. But heat pumps operate much differently than furnaces. A heat pump works best when you set it and forget it. If you raise the temperature by more than a few degrees, you may engage the auxiliary heat strips, which use more energy and can increase your electric bill. Fireplaces warm people near them, but they actually draw conditioned air from your home up the chimney, causing the heating system to run longer and cost more to operate. When your fireplace is not in use, keep the flue damper tightly closed. You can install a filter whistle that will sound when it is time to replace the filter. They cost under $2. Clean air registers, baseboard heaters, and radiators as needed, and be sure they aren't blocked by furniture, carpeting, or drapes. If you have ceiling fans, set them on low, directing the warm air from the ceiling and down the walls and into the living space where the people actually are. If you don't have ceiling fans, consider installing them. Avoid using space heaters in large areas or for long periods of time. They are not nearly as efficient in heating large spaces as your heating unit.
These are real easy tips that can save you money and keep you warm all winter long.
Hello? Is this a congressional switchboard? Yeah, this is put me through to somebody. I need to talk to somebody. It's Dear Gabby. I know you know who. Oh, you did? Which one did you like the best? Oh, thank you. It's nice to know y'all are watching. But you ought to know, I'm used to talking to a lot of people that aren't always real happy when they first look at a situation. And I can be reasonable and I'm good at talking. That's what I do. I could come up there and I think I might be able to help you guys come to some kind of terms with, working stuff out because Lord knows you need it. I can be on the... Hi, so glad you could tune in. I was just trying to do something for my country. It's time for us to look at one of the millions of consumer letters that we get every single week and pick one at random, and I see one right here. Okay. Dear Gabby, me and my buddies are really into hunting and fishing. We enjoy the sports just as much as we enjoy exploring new places to do what we love. I've noticed a bunch of areas around town that look like they'd be great places to cast a line or set up my stand, but the land is almost always owned by PWC. Are we allowed to hunt or fish on PWC property? Loving the outdoors, George. Well, dear George, hunting and fishing, absolute best. But you'll have to find non-PWC owned property to do it on, with the exception of Glenville Lake. And if you decide to fish at Glenville, then you need to remember some stuff. It's only allowed from a pier at Masrick Park or from a boat rented from the parks office. Fishing from the bank is not allowed, and boats are only allowed in a certain section of the lake. The restrictions are because, well, there's several reasons. PWC-owned lakes are a vital source of drinking water for our community. It's necessary to restrict access for security reasons as well, to ensure good water quality also. And the lakes and surrounding woodlands are environmentally sensitive areas that must be kept free of human disturbance. Translation, no hunting or fishing allowed. Enjoy the outdoors, George, and keep those cards and letters coming. And tune in again for your PWC connections on Fay TV. And remember, you can always catch your favorite show on the PWC website, faypwc.com. Till next time, I'm Gabby. More power to you.